Okay. Week 3 recaps. Oh, okay. First game is my game. Oh boy, it's a good one, guys. Trust. Let me find it. Doo, doo, doo. Hey Shaw, what's up? Gaming time? Yo, I'm like, wait, I need a quick question. Are there any regional forums that don't share any of the same typing? I don't think so, right? I need to check that real quick, because I have an idea for one of my commission stuff that I want to commission, but I don't think it shares any of the same types, which is not a good idea. Oh, right, Ninetales. Okay, yeah, true. Sin Slash too. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry then. Okay, not a problem then. Right, so this is me versus Bleen Day, or whatever the name is. I feel like they change it every so often. This was a fun fight. It literally only lasted 10 minutes. So I'm right here, Chen Pao. Okay, so this was especially defensive Rhydon. Because I wanted to make use of Lightning Rod against Mega Garvantula. Because I figured they'd probably try and find a chance to get that agility set going. Because that could actually run through my team probably decently well. So I was like, okay, Rhydon here. Terrifier. Just blow them out. Mega Armor, I don't think I had anything crazy. I think it's just a pretty standard flame charge set. Blastoise, this was a defensive one just for rapid spin. I didn't even get a chance to use rapid spin. Tapu Bulu here, I think I actually just kept it Terra Grass because I just didn't plan on Terra in because I needed it for Wellspring. I needed it to be a Grass Fairy type for Wellspring, so I just had no plans. And then my Galar Slowking was defensive. Physically defensive for Island Valiant. Actually does a pretty good job at walling it. But yeah, this was a pretty offensive game. So we started off here. It was Terror Ghost, Iron Treads. So I kind of knew they were gonna lead off to Iron Treads, but I was like, maybe if they don't lead Iron Treads, maybe lead something else. I was thinking they could maybe lead off with Galvantula and get Webs up. Get either Webs up or just go for agility right off the beginning. I was like, I don't know if I want to risk that, and I really want to get my Terra off because otherwise I can't really switch into Galvantula. I gotta wait for something to drop before it comes in. If I lead off Terra Fire, then I can always have it in the back. But then I realized, you know, Iron Treads, yeah, I don't think I want to take an EQ, even if it's just gonna go for rocks now. It's just too risky. So Doodle out of there. We have to boost energy speed because why not? Okay, cool. The animation's not here. But yeah, the Terra Ghost, which is kind of annoying just because I couldn't really rapid spin and Scald was super effective. I also didn't get a single Scald burn, which has kind of been a trend lately. For some reason, I've just not been getting it. So yeah, this EQ just kind of puts Blastoise way too low. I was like, I could save it in the future for rapid spin, but it's not worth it because look at their team, right? When would I ever get a chance to rapid spin? Maybe on Tyranitar, maybe on Tyranitar, but like I'd pretty much never really get a good chance. So I was like, okay, I'm just sacking out Blastoise here. It's done its purpose of taking out Iron Treads. It's got to keep the rocks. I have no other way to get rid of it. Here comes the big brain play from me. Right, they go into Latios. I was like, I don't really have anything for this. Other like, I think Umbridge gets outsped, or Pusher did get outsped, but like, I was like, nothing on my team wants to take a hit, so all I can really do is kill it. But I was like, oh wait a minute. See, it obviously a choice scarf set would be so good on this Latios, right? because a Draco Meteor one-shots Chen-Pao and Aura Sphere one-shots Chen-Pao, and they could easily bait me into thinking I'm faster and then bamboozling me. So I was like, I'm gonna bamboozle them. And then watch this, Sucker Punch, bam, it's gone. Kind of a genius. I'm not gonna lie. Ogre comes in here, I go into Slow King. Which honestly I should have gone to Blue. I don't know why I went to Glow King here. I think it would have been definitely much safer to go into Tapu Bulu. See, here I just chilled reception into it, but I got a free set of spikes up. That's very cool. Does kind of bone me, considering I had no way to get rid of it. But yeah, it would have been just so much more safer here. He just gets nice horn leeches going. I think the idea was I didn't want it to get like huge grass damage boost, but then I realized like, who cares? Alright, Valley comes in here. I was like, I've taken out the Ogre Plum, so it doesn't really matter if this thing dies. So yeah, it just drops there. And then I just depend Glow King to take this out, otherwise I would have been screwed. Luckily, defensive Glow King does quite nicely into taking Valiant Hits, takes that out. Tyranitar comes here. I was like, I got a sack here. Not really anything I could go into. Yeah, here I can literally just go to Chen-Pao. Takes huge damage from the hazards, but it lives. Nice Sacred Sword takes that out. That's not really low because of Sandstorm. And then Mega Golf here, I was worried it could probably live. Like they did Mega, which kind of interesting. I guess they wanted to hope that maybe I didn't put speed and they could outspeed. But honestly, I think the better play was to Mega Evolve because they might have been able to tank a hit. Maybe, probably not. It's Chen-Pao, so they probably wouldn't have lived a hit. But like if they did, they could have agility'd, but I still would have won just because I have Rhydon here. So that game was 31 for me. And if it didn't have actually no, I think Armor still died with Hazard stack. Even if it doesn't have hitting power. Give me the worst criticisms of all time on the stream, thanks. Motivation of all time. Okay, Chelsea, I feel like you haven't lost the game, right? How am I supposed to criticize you if you won? Right, so we're going in order. Next game is Canuck versus Gamertag. I'm trying to find that replay. Canuck, oh, there we go. Right, so what are we looking at here? Okay, Gamertag, if you're watching this, stop bringing Zangoose. That Pokemon's so useless. What is that Zangoose supposed to do? It like does nothing ever. Okay, I really like Canuck's team. Not really Kilowattrel because it's like it's not a ranked team, so Kilowattrel is just kind of awkward. But you know, I guess it gets the job done. It's pretty fast. Does decent damage. I guess the speed is nice. I guess if anything, it's that. Mega Toxicity does good stuff. Welcome back. My Gamertag's team, I don't know. It looks kind of dog shit. Nice soup. Just because Zangoose is there and it's got some weird stuff on here, but a lot of these Pokemon can just, I don't know, do big damage. Mega Toxicity just makes this team infinitely better. Xurkitree is a bit sus, but you know, sometimes I can do stuff. And Shadowjaw, it's one of the Pokemon we designed specifically for like, you know, the whole setup sweep, but it's never succeeded. And I don't think it will ever succeed. As long as people prepare, like, well, at least it won't ever get a 6-0 sweep, I think. I can probably like clean up some games, like, oh, like if the opponent has like 2-3 Pokemon left, I can't really like touch it or whatever, yeah. It forces prep, yeah, but it can also bone you if they just bring Mirror Herb. It's a funny Pokemon. And then Glaring Darmanitan, funny Pokemon. I love that thing. To use. I don't think it's fun to play against because it's like it kind of just does stuff. It's hard to play against. Tankaton gets yeah, so for some reason they didn't say it was a misclick, I think, going to Zangoose. Like, what is the Zangoose supposed to do? I guess facade. Wait, I forgot. Zangoose has toxic boost, right? But it still takes damage from toxic. Oh, it's so it's so useless. It just dies. Okay, I don't know what quick attack was supposed to be for, but think it done. Low kicks, freaking tinted lens on these bug types is just big damage. Low kicks is a great Pokemon for that. Now I don't know why Circuitry came in here. I mean, I assumed it was like it'd be Scarf. Probably would be a decent set. We got Pagos here. Setting up, yeah, I don't know. That glowing there just felt really odd. I get you didn't really have any switch. See, if you click Thunderbolt there, if you click Thunderbolt, by the way, Terrapagos was in range of just an X kick from low kicks. All I'm saying is, all you needed to do is just T-Volt again. And then your low kicks would have been healthier. But now your low kicks at 22%. And now it's in range of, okay, yeah, I forgot about this. Canuck. Bruh, what is that, bro? Come on. Like, I get he's predicting an X kick, I guess. But you have Pekarons. You have Pekarons here, don't you? What? Isn't this much safer? You get throat chopped, it doesn't matter. It does kind of matter, but not as much. You have Tinkatongue as well, which I know it's low, but like, come on. You lost your literally best offensive Pokemon here. Yeah. There it is, the dishonorable mention. Canuck. Take my head. And then it's a weird switch in here with Greninja, because I think Surf just takes it out, but you know, not punished for it. Nice flinch. I think he probably should have just started off with Clangarissel there, yeah. Hear me out. Instead of going for Glaive Rush, since that obviously doesn't kill, you're just second to Sting off. What if we just go for the Rock Slide flinch again? I guess it does put it in range of Darm, yeah. They got Pekaron, but because your Choice Scarf, yeah, Kilowattrel comes in free. And then, so they were trying to predict. So they were trying to predict the oh yeah, true. Why didn't Shadow good job? Just got Earthquake. It's Rock Slide, Glaive Rush. Why would you not EQ the Pekaron there? Huh. Wait, yeah, if it's EQ you won. Wait, yeah, didn't, swear to God, wait, doesn't Earthquake just win this game? Oh, maybe not if Greninja has Water Shuriken, but like, surely he just won. And then so I get Gamertag are trying to predict the Terra Ice on Kilowattrel, but like, it's so obviously a Scarf. There's no point in Terra. What would be the point in Terra? If you're Choice Scarfed, I kind of didn't understand. Oh, it's Terra Ground, but still, I don't understand that play. Trying to predict toxicity, like, it doesn't matter. It's still faster than Megatox. I could just Terra when it sees Megatox comes out. So it's like, huh? Well, what's you doing here? No, toxicity takes unnecessary chip. I think you should have shift geared before Mega Evolving. Like, you should have done that. You would have been faster. I also don't understand that play. Like, okay, so you go into this. It obviously, okay, I guess it doesn't tank. I guess it doesn't take a Terra Blast, right? But you can tell they don't want to Terra Blast, because the moment they Terra Blast, now an Earthquake just wins the game. So they're kind of locked here, right? They can't Terra. If they Terra Ground just to kill the Megatox, Darman, no, it does. No, never mind. There's rocks up. I wouldn't win. I guess fair, but like, okay, if you're expecting to just die to Kilowattrel, to set up, like, if it doesn't kill you, you get to punish them. If you die, it doesn't matter, right? So you should shift. I assume it didn't have shift gear, but like you had to run shift gear there. Like shift gear, boom, you live. As long as it doesn't have water shuriken, you win. You would have outsped this. Oh, header, water shuriken. See, I literally, oh my god, I literally said the magic shuriken there, shift gear there. I literally forgot this guy did bring water shuriken. Dar. Wait, does first impression have higher priority? Does it actually? Does first impression actually have higher priority than water shuriken? I know water shuriken is priority. Whoa, dashing hammer, razor spine. Oh wait, I don't even know if you could see it from there. Whoa, my weak 4 team is there. A +2, okay. Well, John probably didn't see nothing, okay. Okay, so that's Canucks game. Next up is Dragons of Smite versus Eiger fucking Stall. So I think this one is actually like it's like a really bad matchup for Dragons. Cause he likes his Mega Claude, right? And the problem is Garganacl really punishes Mega Claude. Because it can Salt Gear, and it's very strong against the Steel type of Clodsire. So like, look at this Star team, bro. Someone's gotta take this down. Like what? Isn't Garganacl kill? It's tied for kill leader. Like if John didn't take the free win, the forfeit win, if he just fought it out against maybe Celeste, obviously it'd be completely #1. But now it's tied with Eiger. Well, not really tied since Garganacl has deaths. And #3 on the kill leaderboard is a Pokemon nobody has anymore. It's Kartana. Oh my god, I have to watch this stupid Stall team. I hope this match doesn't actually go that long. But it's fighting Enamorous, I guess, for Superpower Contrary Gaming. Steel type Garganacl for Tapu Fini, I guess. I don't know. It's probably for that, I guess. Terra Fairy, Vikavolt, okay. I think. Oh, and Steel Tapu Fini. Animations. So yeah, get into Will-O-Wisps. I guess it's nice. Bro, where did the animations go? What the fuck? Come back. And there we go. Yeah, Burns CC, yeah. Oh, nice disable there. Garganacl comes in. See, imagine you get a Destiny Bond. Would have been really neat. Imagine a Destiny Bond here. Yo, imagine Destiny Bond. You won the game. You would have won the game. You would have won the game if you Destiny Bonded. All I'm saying is Destiny Bond would have gone crazy. Knocking off the Rocky Helmet there is nice and all. Okay, so here, I don't know. I feel this was a bit sus. Because like Toxapex loves to click Toxic. This ruined his setup. Like you probably could have won if you didn't get Toxic, you know? Toxic Haze just completely ruined your sweep. Because I felt like obviously like Toxapex was the gouging answer, so kind of letting your gouge like stay in and on it is a bit sus. Like Webs is nice enough, but I think it only really affects Flashin that much. A lot of Pokemon really don't care. And then Garganacl it realistically shouldn't wall this team because it can't counter. But, you know, it does. And then once again, I don't know. Dragons? I don't know. Why are we setting up? What is the point of setting up here? There's nothing being accomplished. You're just sacking up Iron Boulder. I mean, you take out Talk Specs, cool. I should have done that earlier so that Gaudrin could get a sweep going. And Surf Edge comes in here, gets the nice, it can easily first impression, so yeah, it's really hard to sweep with Iron Boulder until you get rid of Surf Edge. Like, it actually did something useful for once. It actually had a useful role in this match and just checking Iron Boulder. All you have to do is just keep the sub out and then you can win. Fortress Gong, but then like, I don't know, Garganacus is so hard to kill. It's such a cringe Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. I hate this Pokemon, man. Immune to ghost moves, or no, half damage from ghost moves. Immune to status is the worst of it. It gets Salt Cure and Recover. Salt Cure is literally the best rock type move. Like, damaging move. Like, I think Stealth Rock is probably still better than Salt Cure, but like, literally, and it just kind of outplays them here with these punches. He just gets so much Salt Cure damage, which I will say is a pretty good play. He kind of got outplayed from this, but like, whoever invented Garganacl, like these two raw. Such a disgusting Pokemon. I mean, I used it in my playthrough, but like, playing this thing competitively is just so gross. Disgusting. Awful Pokemon, bro. Awful Pokemon. This legit stalls out. Yeah, everything here. And then Iron Boulder here. I don't know what its last move is. Did it like not have anything to hit steel types? Yeah, it didn't. No close combat, no earthquake. It would have killed, but like, man. Like, you would have lived a body press at 51%, so you could have got a Swords Dance close combat. Would have been doable. Oh, and this had no Drain Punch. Okay, no wonder it also didn't 1v1 it. Okay, I will say this is kind of a prep gap. I don't know. Some misplays, sure, but also just some of the prep is just not it. I get the idea of Knock, I guess. Well, Knock is just important in general, but Mach Punch. For what? Oh, you had a Meowscarada. Okay, I guess. Mach Punch is decent for that, but then I guess you don't need knockoff. You could just go Drain Punch. Like, Toxapex still was you regardless, so I don't think it mattered. Also, Surface took that Heat Crash really well. Like, I don't know, 120 defense, but still, I don't know how heavy it was, but I forgot how heavy I made this thing, but I don't think it was that much heavier than Surfetch. So that Heat Crashing, doing less than, doing a little over half is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. It is a decent one, yeah. It's kind of insane how well it took those Heat Crashes. Well, in that game specifically, it just did really good in checking Iron Boulder. Like, Iron Boulder realistically can never get a complete sweep as long as it was there. So the next game is Shine versus Carleton. Okay, so there's a Mr. Mime on my screen. I don't know why. Shine brought this. Like, everything else is pretty cool, like, cause Jellicent's a good Pokemon. This thing is like pretty insane, especially with Terra. They did not reveal Terra's. Okay, cool. Whatever. So this is like the Iron Detector Gaming one, yeah? Nice T-Wave. Wait, who was the lead? Oh, wrong song, okay. Fair enough. You don't want to take a Dark Pulse. So there's a free T-Wave here. a nice volt switch out into Serp. JP for a second forgot about Mega Bronzong. He didn't play this week. Because he got a forfeit win. Dude, I had to go against the Bronzong next week, or this week on Sunday. Dude, oh man, bro. I'm actually I'm more worried about like Slither segments, and Frosty Waifu, and Iron Pod, or just everything. I don't know. I think the problem is like Bronzong always goes crazy because people never really expect it to go. They just think it as a support like Stealth Rocker type of shenanigan, just as it's just a wall. But that thing, the jump pod's made I think so scary. It's like suddenly I'm less worried about like Infernape, and whatever. Oh, and Mega Compe, because like, and I'm more worried about the fucking Bronzong. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, that's insane. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, I think they messed up the booster energy here, didn't they? Yeah, because they got special attack instead of. That's a bit goofy. Did booster energy special attack instead of speed. Otherwise, it would have gone crazy. Now this thing, yeah. Now this thing's faster. Also, that was crazy. 31%. I guess it might have been physical. Or detected, but like 31% knockoff on Florges is kind of insane. There's a nice hunt there. Now can't wish. And you just will switch out like that. I guess 11% it kind of shows that, yeah. Nice pair hacks. Also, quick question. Did GPL allow hitting power? Because I'm low-key thinking some of these Pokemon poorly priced because probably might be underpriced because of hitting power. I did allow hitting power. Okay, never mind then. Well, like, jeez. I feel like this Serpent's insane for 14 points. I don't think this is even Terra Serp, is it? You're pretty sure? I just don't remember ever using it. You guys in GPL. I think a Bronzong Gaming. Okay. Why does nobody ever... Like I say, okay. Your brain is fried. Why does nobody ever run speed on Bronzong? Like, this outspeeds Serp. Why are you going second? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think power tanks 3 hits. Nice power hacks. Complete plan. Okay, Mega Bronzong has done nothing this entire season. I was allowed. Okay. But okay, you know, I forgot Carleton and their squad really likes to make heat sets. So I went Swampert. Okay. Bro, like, I don't know. I know you like going these heat sets, but like, go speed. Like a core of gaming. Reflected, or that Hurricane did kind of like no damage. And then Terra Gliscor should have been more expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I think it still dies. Toxic. Stop it with this Sword and Toxic set. It worked against me, but that doesn't mean it's gonna work against everybody else. So bad here. Oh my, wait, no, you were just... This was Sword and Toxic Earthquake? Terrablast? I think it's Terrablast. I think it literally just is Terrablast. I think it just literally just doesn't... Still, surely better play is just to EQ there. Or Terrablast. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Gliscor dead. Gone. Bye. Pop. Rillaboom's just dead. Oh yeah, this I think Shine literally just swept here. Urshifu isn't Scarf, so it just gets outsped. Yeah. Mega Bronzong does nothing once again. Iron Moth has nothing. Another Serperius sweep. Is this a kill leader yet? It is a kill leader. It's fourth, right under Cartana. The Cartana that only had one game, by the way. It's like literally Jirok was a strong contender for most kills, by the way, kill leader. Literally a great contender, but then I don't know. They decided to just jong all their matches and also just not communicate. Because I DM'd him. And I said, "Yo, do your matches, get it scheduled," and they just didn't say anything. Like they have their own draft league. Like I literally see them posting in it every so often. So I'm just like, bruh, what? I'm actually just like, what are you doing? Like you're clearly on Discord. Straight up just purposely ignored me. Like didn't even say, "Oh, I want to drop, I'm too busy." Just didn't say anything to me. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I'd rather, you know, people not do that. If you're not gonna play games or drop out, just say something. Just say, "Yo, Sparks, I can't do it anymore." I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can find her. Now I have time to find a replacement. Okay, next game is Ollie Boy versus Poison Heal. Okay, so Illumise, Glaring Zapdos. God, Glaring Zapdos. Crazy enough, I actually think it does really well into this team. Kind of. You just gotta make the right predictions, otherwise it's useless. Let's see. Terra Dark, King Gambit. I don't know what your Terra is. I don't think you even used the Terra this game. Oh. 15 minutes, I said was my build time. Oh, okay. I remember this game actually. It's pretty interesting. Oh, is this Mega Cloud Sire? I don't think so. I think this is normal Cloud. I think it's Mega Superior. Yeah, that's what it was. It's nice Toxic. Get them spikes up. Okay, I don't know why into 20. I guess he didn't want to get Will-O-Wisp, but like, it was kind of silly going into that. But what do I know? And I think it's Encore here. Yeah, Encore Sonat Cloud Sire is just useless, and it just wasted another recover. So if you're playing the long game, you were in a better. Oh, aromatherapy. Okay, kind of genius. Loki kind of genius. Nice Hydro Pump dodge. Yeah, me is kind of going crazy. Getting a nice aromatherapy, getting rid of Toxic and Guard Trump was good. I feel like it could have easily predicted that going for close combat, but you know, it's fine. Good burn and Cloudsire. I guess because, yeah, nothing really wants to get burned. Some stuff probably don't really care too much. Oh, big damage. I think this was probably Paz or Shifu, but yeah, that was some insane damage. Cloudsire's is gone. Yeah, they're trying to predict this time, but then nope. Tornadoes. Yeah, Poison Heal honestly is really good. I mean, they did win Speed Tours, right? She did win one of the Speed Tours. Maybe even multiple, but like she's actually pretty good. She makes some pretty good predictions here. Plays pretty well. Nice. Well, that was a huge. You want like 3? You want like 2? Actually, I don't know. So this is a Dragon Dance Tornado set. Dodging a Will-O-Wisp. It's kind of easy. Just dodge. And it tanked the close. Yeah, we gotta up this price like crazy, bro. Like, look at that. It literally tanked the close combat. This offensive Tropius. He gets sacked to King Gambit. It's like fine. Torn just gets one shot. Apparently it was a roll, but I don't know. Of course. That was crazy beforehand, but everyone's like, it's mid. Yeah, it's fair. It is. It's kind of goated. It is just insanely bulky, and it's even good offensively. I think that's one of the very undervalued ones. Horse is gone. Oh, it's Terra Urshifu. Yeah, I think, but they forgot about Queenly Majesty. And I think this is Choice Banded? No. Never mind. It's pads, I think. You turn out here. Okay, so I think I remember this was the one where I said the plays were a bit odd, but they were kind of not punished it for. So Illumise, it tanks 3 more, right? It takes 3 more Dragon Pulses. So you should just U-turn out here. Right, 21%. So now another one probably should kill, depending on rolls. So on Garchomp, you should now switch out into Illumise, right? But no, they stay in. They stay in, take out Superior, but now guess what? King Gambit wins here, right? However, that's not the case here, because what? King Gambit, it takes down Garchomp. Oh, they didn't, yeah, they didn't even Sucker Punch there. I guess they were worried about their switch, right? I guess they were worried about the switch, but still, I don't know. It's a bit sus. So that sound okay. So here you have 2 plays, I guess. This one's a very big coin flip, right? Because that's Will-O-Wisp. So you gotta guess. Oh wait, you can't Sucker Punch. Never mind. I get it now. Never mind. I am a free thinker. I've thought this to myself just now. It was actually GG from here. Never mind, Poison Hail. I've underestimated you. It was, and Ollie Boy, you guys clearly thought this out more than me. If King Gambit Sucker Punches here, kills Rotom Heat. Illumise. Illumise cannot Encore. What am I saying? It literally is a dark type. You cannot Encore. Yeah, okay, dang, it is still a coin flip. This shit was still a coin flip. So, like, you either have to predict the Will-O-Wisp or the Sucker Punch, or the move. And I feel like it's much safer to Will-O-Wisp here, is it not? You Will-O-Wisp, get the burn, and now Illumise still wins the 1v1. Probably, or probably not. Actually, probably not. That is very big. So, like, you should just Sucker Punch. If you Sucker Punch, you won. If you Sucker Punch, you won the game. I swear it's safer to just Sucker Punch there. I guess if you Will-O-Wisp take down Rotom Heat, I don't know. I feel like they could have won there, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Okay, so this one, Chiron versus Ahmed. Okay, I remember this one was just kind of a GG bad RNG. Okay, so this one had some funny stuff because it's Smeargle, but they got really unlucky. So, Mirror Armor, Intimidate, kind of goated. Ending animation's gone. So, yeah, okay. Getting that is nice. Going to Pikamuku, I guess. Not really needed. And they revealed its special Life Orb. So now the Reflect doesn't do anything either. Which is Loki kind of goated. Pikamuku down and out. So I don't know why they didn't Earth Power here. I don't think it killed, but I don't know why they didn't Earth Power. Or switch. Like, is Chestnut not there? Like, surely you can just go into Chestnut, right? Takes Ogerpon pretty well. And like, I don't know. I felt safer to just go to Ogre or into Krishna. Cause Chestnut's not really a Gyarados answer, right? Because Gyarados is special. So Ogre, it's only good for Ogerpon. I guess maybe Sneasler. Since it's Terra fighting Chestnut. But I don't know, he should have Earth Power here. I don't think it killed, but it still would have been nice. Or just gone to Chestnut. You go into this, okay, it's Choice Scarf probably. Nice flip turn. Iron Claw here. Also, look how insanely bulky this is. That is a booster energy Quark Drive on Iron Claw. Stab Leaf Blade. I know it's Reflect, right? I know it's Reflect and would have done 40%, but god damn, 21%. It's just, it tanked that way too well. I think it's gone. Bumba. And then Smeargle somehow was faster. Oh yeah, Smeargle naturally outspeeds. Okay. Shocker. You learn something new every day. It's faster than Mega Gear, that's why. And then he said it's a Shell Smash set. I think they could have gone for another Shell Smash. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it really mattered. Here goes that. Corviknight just kind of walls this. Even if you, I think you should just spammed it here, but it is Rocky Helmet, so I guess they had to worried about that. I also got the first turn wake up, so it's just kind of troll. Cinderace comes here though, takes out Corviknight, nice crit. Takes out Ogerpon, so I kind of don't know. Oh yeah, it's Terra. They never told the opponent. It's still dead anyways, but I feel like they could have just stayed in and spammed Pyro Ball, but like they never said. They should have said. It's literally illegal, by the way. But because the opponent didn't really say anything about it, it's fine. But like, could have just stayed in, spammed Pyro Ball. Possibly. I don't think it one-shots Sapalele, and either way Sneasler has Psychic Seed. So I think that's Scarfed. Yeah, I think it's Scarf Lele. Yeah, it is. The gun shot. Now I don't know if this Pyro miss is insane, but I don't know if it even killed. Let me figure it out. Let me calc that right now. Let's see. Sneasler. It didn't kill, so it didn't really matter. They had the Terra fighting their Chestnut. Even then, I don't think it lived though. Let me try and calc that. Acrobatics against Chestnut. Terra fighting? I think it was, yeah. Wait, it lived. Wait, why Chiron not Terra? I don't think it killed. It didn't kill, so Cinderace, okay, that kind of mattered, I guess, if Chestnut lived. Because then maybe it could taking it out. Let's see, Chestnut, does Earthquake kill? Okay, it only killed if they landed Pyro Ball. So I guess, yeah, the miss kind of sucked. Should have Terra'd though. Should have Terra'd. I don't know. Don't think it didn't matter just because they missed Pyro Ball, which is very unlucky. They could have just won that, but yeah. They had a way to win if they landed it. Okay, so now we go on to the auspicious division. And first up, we have the most haxy game, unfortunate for LeJordan, the Michael Jordan. It is against Legay Sex. So Jordan here, the Shimmering Bloom. Gligar, Terrapagus, Flurgus, Mega Embor, and King Gambit, which I'm pretty sure that's Terra King Gambit again. No, it was Terra, Shimmering Bloom, and Gligar, I think. And then say Gext with I'm pretty sure the custom sports not working in replays would suck, but well. Don't think it's Mega. No, it's not Mega Comfey. It is Mega Torrentari. They didn't bring it. It is Terra Slicing and Serp, I think. Electric Gygar, Steel Shimmer, and then Terra Comfey. Ground Comfey. Ground segment. Probably for Embor, yeah. So this comes out. And then it gets Sword Sense Gligar. Kind of funny. Nice crit. So, a paralysis turn 1 into a crit. Or turn 2, I guess. And it's so funny. I don't know. It's hilarious. I feel so bad. And then Gligar comes here. Doesn't. And okay, so this is like, okay, karma. Right? It's payback. It evens it out. Not really, but kind of evens it out. Nice miss. And then gets the Glare and Shimmering Bloom. Paralyzes it. And then here, Jordan should have switched, but they didn't realize hitting power was allowed. Nice crit. They got a crit as well. It didn't matter, but it's still funny. Okay, another miss, Leaf Storm. Like, that doesn't balance things out. I don't know what Trick Room is about, because, like, bro, there's a Celesteela. But hey, whatever you feel like. Psychic Noise is good here, yeah, for blocking out that healing from Leech Seed. And then another and then he gets Leech Seeded, and I can't really touch Celesteela, so you gotta switch now into Pagos, which just gets heavy slammed. It gets a crit. Oh my god. It's a crit heavy slam. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Pagos takes a lot of damage from that. This loses to 1v1 to Celesteela, which is very unfortunate. Gets a nice beast boost. So Terra Electric here felt very odd. I guess they wanted to do the Terra Blast, and they just get paralyzed again. Oh my god, because I get it, he wanted to Terra Blast it, but that sucks. That actually sucks so bad. They got rid of Leech Seed just to get Leech Seeded again. Slicing segment comes and it gets paralyzed again. Oh my god, Jordan. You deserve better. You deserve better than this. You did not deserve this. So I don't know. Why didn't YouTube probably would have been better here, but you know, I guess the safer they expected King Gambit to come in. Yeah, YouTube probably would have been the better play. It doesn't really matter at this point. Literally at this point, he just won. It's GG. Like, you got paralyzed again, and Slicing 7 got 0 punishment, by the way. 0 punishment for Terra into ground. Like, X was just like, yo, I'm gonna let you kill my Slicing segment here. I'm gonna become weak to you. And it gets paralyzed. Oh my god. Whew. Left her now. I guess it makes sense. I feel like there's no reason to sack there. Like, you could have just scouted it, right? Like, I felt like it would have been fine. I guess, like, sure, you get the safe switching to Slicing here. You just spam EQ. I guess you didn't want to worry about about Skull not burning, and then it's Swords Dancing and then Sucker Punching everything. I guess. Which I guess makes sense, but you know, you could have totally gotten 6 out, rubbed it in even more. But that was LeJordan versus Sagext. Now is Gamer Not Found versus Sir. S-E-R. Sir. So, oh, I remember this game. This one's a very funny one. Or not funny, but it's tough. So, Mega Cloudsire. Okay, that's it. You guys know what happened. It's Terra, Ice, Hydreigon. Okay, so this is like Troll. The Spectre is and this is even more Troll, by the way. Because now you just let it get free Nasty Pot sub and a sub. True. It's actually crazy kind of actually that Dotler almost 1v1 this Spectre, but now it's in a very bad situation because he didn't break the sub. What's even crazier is that Tapu Fini somehow is able to tank a life or +3 Spectre. But I'm guessing it's because it's probably max or no special attack investment. Triple Axel is also bold as hell. I'm just saying this is the most ballsy thing to do, by the way. Like the amount of times Triple Axel misses, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is Triple Axel misses so much. Yes, he likes to go Scarf Weavile. He did it for week 1 against Greece. For his Deoxys speed. I sure probably would have done the trick, maybe. I don't know. Take a big chunk because of that ending. Oh man, here it comes. So here comes the classic. We forgot. Mega Cloudsire has Earth Eater. We forgot to check the abilities of the custom megas. And then they lose. Cause yeah, you can't do anything to that and it freak gets in 2 curses. And now your Mega Ceruledge cannot do enough damage to it. And obviously Heat Wave isn't doing that much, it's only doing 28%, and you've let it set up enough. Now it can just kill you off and not have to worry about the damage anymore. But even the crit only does 44%. Now you just healed it up, and now the only way to kill it is a crit. I think, bro, like the only reason you switch out Iron Treads is because of fucking Earth Eater, and then you forgot. Mega Cloudsire. This is the first we forgot, by the way. Is it? No. Wait, Dragon's Smite almost got one. It killed like 4 Pokemon. Like, okay, I think 16 points is fine. Like, it's a sweeper, sure, but it's not unkillable. I just feel like 16 is good, right, for what it does. Like, what other sweepers are there in 16? Quaquaval. Quaquaval is like Quaquaval, Roaring Moon, Sneasler. Those are like much better sweepers. I don't know about much better sleepers. I don't know. Okay, so Mega Cloud. I think 16 is fine though. It had a no. Yeah, no. It would have done bad if he first switched into Mega Ceruledge, right? And then just Bitter Bladed it. Would have been probably fine. With 2 times forgetting that it's immune to ground type moves. Funny. By the way, I low-key think Shadow Drop could maybe be underpriced. We can maybe underprice it a bit more. I don't know. It's 16 points, but it's never got a single sweep. Like, I think it's only got like 1 or 2 kills as well. Maybe Shadow Drop can be underpriced a bit. Next is Bio versus Rizal. Master Hideout. My boy. Hideout. I just can't bring it some weeks. It's good. It is good. But it's never actually done anything good. It just forces good prep. That's it. You do have a pretty top heavy team. Okay. So, Fairy Moltres. I think it's flying arm missile, I'm pretty sure. So, hideout. Hideout. Did we forget? Oh, 5-minute prep. Unbelievable. Oops, I didn't mean to reset. How could you forget? And then should have done the calcs, bro. Should have done the calcs. It would have been so good if you're just slightly unhealthier, but good job on preserving it. And then that was a good play, yeah. Tail glove, boom, gong. Boom, 33% because it's a Mega Corviknight, and that thing is bulky as hell. Right, this is cool here, because... But I see the thing is, as cool as the hydration rest tech goes, he should have not had Chesta Berry. He should have had a different item. Like he'll show it here after the unfortunate special defense drop. He brings rest, Resto Chesto. If he had Radiance, it's just a waste of an item. I don't know why he switched out of Blastoise actually. I guess Scott would have killed with this set. And it would have just been free setup, I guess. Also, the fact that this is not Custap Berry Destiny Bond makes me very disappointed in the hideout. Like, you would have been safe. You should have Mere Herb. Unbelievable. I'm so disappointed. You should have had Custap Berry Destiny Bond. Would have been so lit, fire, cool, based, Puggers, big Chungus, fire. And then Volcarona just wins here because it's Volcarona, and Volcarona does Volcarona things. Because Fury Dance is a broken ass move. Unpunished. And at this point, there's quite literally nothing you could do. Other than Whirlwind, which you wouldn't have. Actually, you had 2 chances to Whirlwind. But you don't have Whirlwind. And you just Hurricane Frenzy. Nice prediction there. Ending, yeah, Volcarona sweep. No classic. Welcome back to Gen 5. Actually, I don't know what was good in Gen 5 because I never played Draft in Gen 5. Alright, next is Blissful versus Doge. So, Doggy has a team that they changed kind of later, but alright, let's get into it. I'm not reading on that, but it's Terra Ice Aurora, which doesn't get Terra Blast. Heat Kong, yeah. So, wait, doesn't Zorora get Triple Axe? I swear this thing gets Triple Axe, so unless I'm smoking. Does it not get Triple Axe? It doesn't get Triple Axe, okay. That makes sense. It would have been OP. Would have been OPSL. Ice Painted. Yeah, HP Ice, yeah. I didn't remember watching this. So, Toxic good here. Because now Belly Drum has a timer. Terra Blast would have been so much nicer for it. Probably would be Terra Bando. Also, Sacred or Aqua Cutter doing so much is huge. Our Dragulus is completely taken out by one Draco. Big unfortunate. So we're here. Fire. Oh, because he's expecting a Mega. Okay, that's smart. Okay, stop going Life Orb. It doesn't work. I don't know. Life Orb just seems to always punish you. Scald. Funny Scald Burn. But I don't know. Special should not be a. If it's special, it shouldn't be a problem. Parting Shot Gaming. Party Shot makes this so nice. All I'm saying. And then here's where he reveals the Terra. Oh yeah, it takes out Tropius. It gets outplayed here. No close combat. Well, I mean, okay, Choice Scarf you. Okay. Gets free rocks up here. Gliscor. My favorite ground flying versus ground flying gaming. Welcome back to Gen 7 OU, guys. The LTS comes in, nice Toxic, but you don't really have a switching, so you kind of had to sack off Heatran, yeah. Nice crit, freeze? Nah. Imagine if it did get frozen, though. Heatran lives another turn. Nice crit. Does it get flame bodied here? It doesn't get flame bodied. Oh, because it's just for Chi, so it's flash fire. Also, us giving Iron Pod recover is kind of crazy because now this thing is so bulky. Electric Water is actually a pretty neat type thing. It was just kind of underwhelming because it was on Lantern before, and Lantern is just kind of a really mid Pokemon stat wise. But this thing is so bulky. It's so unnaturally bulky. Bro, all I'm saying, Rising Horn is also going to be kind of insane. But we didn't give it recover, so it's actually more balanced, so it can actually die. Oh yeah, true, this can also Terra be even more bulky. Let me check its stats again, because I swear to God, this thing feels so bulky for what it is. Oh yeah, 100 HP, 100 special defense. Yeah, no wonder. It has mythical levels of special bulk. 86 physical defense, which is not bad either. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Bulky ass Pokemon. And it gets spin as well. Oh, it's just too good. It's just too good, guys. Such a funny Pokemon. See, look, I like this now because we get to see these custom Pokemon coming in. And next season, we're going to see so much more custom Pokemon. It's going to be so fun. Bro, I was thinking, for our off-season tournaments, I want to do tournaments instead of, like, seasons. I'm thinking for tournaments, we could do, like, Mix and Mega, or we could do, like, VGC with custom Pokemon. Or we could do random abilities with custom Pokemon, custom abilities. Or we could do, like, other quirky formats. I might vote on it. I might come up with a couple ideas to have people vote on it, but it's some cool stuff. VG would be so stupid, but that's what's cool. We literally just say everything is allowed. Like, other than like restrictions and stuff. Talking at Atlanta about Mega Gal. Oh shoot, you're showing it off to the peeps there? Ah, that's lit. I was talking to him. It is kind of insane Pokemon when you look at it. Imagine, literally imagine this stuff in VGC where we just literally take off all restrictions, other than maybe having like it's hopeless on stream. Sheesh. Where you say like, okay, maybe like one legendary on your team. Like we can just go like whatever regulations to one that has one. Yeah, Mega Galv literally just two shots everything. It is insane. It doesn't two shot a little Marowak though, I think, but it is extremely funny. But I'm also thinking, what if I did like a VGC tournament where I'm like, you're forced to fit some type of criteria, like, oh, you need a water type Pokemon in this slot, or you need a Gen 7 Pokemon in this slot, something like that. I think it'd be kind of interesting to see how the unique teams people make with restrictions. Mara has a perfect type combo plus immunity ability. Yeah, it's a really neat Pokemon. I like it a lot. But anyways, back to the game. Surfetch is cool. I like that Pokemon as well. I think we designed it pretty well. So these two just kind of punching each other. Like imagine these Pokemon VGC. Something that probably wouldn't be useful. Surfetch does get Grassy Glide. It's a funny Pokemon, yeah. Yo, imagine that in VGC! Yo, imagine it running down with Rillaboom. Actually, it'd probably be bad. Because then you'd have double grass type, double grassy gliding. But like, it'd be so funny. It'd be a funny combo. Probably wouldn't be that good though. So, a Zimra doing a Zimra thing, so Taco Jet. Funny enough, the Zimra also perfectly walls Mega Samurott. Like, yeah. And at this point, it's kind of GG. What, Isabel? Valley Drum Chestnut. Interesting. Yeah, at this point, it's kind of GG. Also, unfortunate, the EQ didn't kill. So... You could have preserved the 6, or not the 6 out of 4 by going to Landorus, but it is what it is. Anyways, unfortunate. Or maybe just Bliss is just better outplayed. Okay, next is Fish and this random guy called the Shadowing. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. This is week 3. It is week 3. 165 attack, sort of earned priority. Gaming. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Shattered Jaw. Dun, dun, dun. Did Cortana even get killed? I don't remember. We'll find out. There's a Jodigung. You were too ballsy on this game? Oh yeah, I remember. I think I remember this game. I do think I'm. Yeah, it's the one where you're staging on Palafin with your Terra Ground Tornadoes. So this Trick Room kind of heat gaming. Nice freeze there. Nice thaw. Nice flare. All planned out. Into Apollyon. Where you do your roar gaming. You're freaking roar race gaming with the rocks. It's like they never expect it. They never ever expect it. It's good chip. I do see what you mean. You get some really nice chip doing that. I forgot. Oh, I remember this was the bug resist very Leafeon. Now I don't know why they're not switching here, but well, you got the free roar. Team tries on chip, yeah, because you got Cortana Gaming. This was a big unfortunate pull with the roar. This comes in, yeah, this, and I forced to go into Glow King, but Glow King actually tanks Coco relatively well. Jordy Gun comes in. Glow King out. And here comes Tornadoes Gaming. Oh, you do have to kind of, yeah, you are kind of forced to take it out because of the glare. Palafin comes in, but this was troll. Not really. I guess you don't really expect offensive Tornadoes. So you get the nasty plot going. Surprisingly, I guess Heat Wave is not necessary when they have, yeah, when they have Coco and Arbok. Territoring is always offensive. Really? I feel like I had Territory and I just used it defensively. Because I always like to use Tornadoes defensively or just like a supportish kind of, you know, the usual role. So this is kind of ballsy. Yeah, literally staying in on Palafin here is so ballsy. But it kind of makes sense because it's so obvious. Better for support pivot, I guess, yeah. So here's like, I guess the best play for them to assume is that, oh, I don't want my tornadoes to die. Let me go into Empoleon or maybe Kartana. And it's just like, oh, let me click the close combat. And now this +2 tornadoes that's beating your team just beats your team down even more. And Coco is infamously bad at dealing with ground types, so now that's gone. Okay, still, I will say, despite destroying the majority of his team with that offensive tornadoes, this Iron Moth was killing you as well. Like, boom, look at that overheat. Probably unnecessary, but still. Okay, but didn't kill Shadow Drop. But imagine if they didn't overheat. What? Imagine if they just kept clicking Fury Dance. Like if that wasn't Scarf Kartana, I think he actually maybe would have won that. Oh yeah, Trick Room. I forgot. And then this is kind of really heat. And Worry Seed on the Mega Go. So it's kind of neat. But yeah, nah. On the Leafeon, I don't know. Also, you could just easily switch out. It's a funny set, but yeah, it's not gonna work. It's very hard to make work. Okay, so now is Chelsea versus Artemin. So on request from Chelsea, they want us to give them the worst criticisms of all time. I got you, Chelsea. So look at this dog shit team. Why would you bring Roaring Moon into this matchup? Why would you even bring, like, they literally have Corviknight here. Why would you do that? Why would you bring Megatox E as well? It's such a dog shit Pokemon. Like, you're actually trolling by bringing this Pokemon. Excadrill with no sand? Are you trolling? You're actually trolling here. Skeletor? What is Skeletor supposed to do, huh? Torch Song? Oh my god, it's so useless. Anyways. Terra Fairy Skeletor. Unbelievable, Chelsea. Are you actually serious right now? Unbelievable. Like, you should have brought a better Terra type. Oh my god, why would you fake out? Why would you bring fake out on Ambipom? Why would you even bring Ambipom into a singles match? It's so useless. Such a useless Pokemon. And then you're trying to fake out into a Hex here? Come on, Hex loves clicking Bangful Bunker. Talks for this week? Yeah, well, Megatox beats everything. Like, it still beats Corviknight even if you Mega. Like, Discharge just killed it eventually. Yeah. Well, Pex isn't even that bulky. Come on. It has like no HP. That reminds me, we almost could have had a Toxapex evolution, by the way. Let me pull up my Twitter. So, I think the design it's sold, so we can't actually use it. But if it wasn't sold, we could have used it. Just need to find it. Yeah, here it is. Venom. But it's an offensive pack, so it'd be so it would intimidate. This thing is fucking intimidate. I think I forgot what they said about the stats. They didn't give specific stats because most of these artists don't do that. Let me try and find it though. Oh, here it is. So Megatox. Oh my god, yeah. See, these are the stats for it. If we were able to use it. 133 attack. It gets Intimidate, so this thing is like, sure, it's not as good, especially defensive anymore. But come on, look at that. Look at that. Intimidate, Merciless. This, oh my god, it's about, and it gets Regenerator. So you could go either Regenerator or go Merciless or go Intimidate. It's got pretty good abilities in this offensive thing. Literally, Hideout would hate me if I added this thing. Luckily, the design is sold, so I'm not adding it in. I'll probably add that artist's designs last because I feel like they're gonna have a lot of stuff that gets sold, and that'd be just it's kind of annoying. Just take shit out later. Anyways, Chelsea. First of all, what does fake out accomplish? They switch out. You do a tiny bit of chip, so what? And now you got yourself poisoned. Unbelievable, Chelsea. Knockout, sure. Okay, that was good. But now you got spikes up. Ooh, now what are you gonna do, huh? Ooh, you going to go into your ground type on the Toxapex that wants to click Scald? Like, come on. Ooh, Ice Beam. Okay, listen. I think Artman, like Loki, if you're listening, you could easily win games if you had actual sets. Like, I remember every time I watch a game, I feel like I'm just like, oh yeah, no, they're not even playing poorly. They could easily win this game if they actually used, like, you could copy and paste Smokemoon sets and you would still do like a lot better than some of these games. Imagine a Scald there. Imagine a Scald. Yeah. Okay, yeah, imagine a Scald there on the Rapid Spin would have been so good. Went Corviknight. See, that was good because Corviknight's perfect for that. Bulk up, a bit sus because I don't understand bulk up because, like, what? Skeletor was such an easy switch in. Or Primarina, like, it just wasn't the right time to set up. This type of bulk up set, you gotta wait till late game to do. And then Flygon, it's physical, yet. Oh no, it's special. Okay, so then you don't really care about Will-O-Wisp. Well, you still kind of care, but not as much. So, but you shouldn't. I don't know. A bit sus here. Now the Terra Fairy Skeletor is just going crazy. You're mixed as well. Oh my god. So now you have your offensive stats spread out. I think this is bulky though. See, it's the 0 damage. That's why you want Scald or Toxic at least. So this way you can chip things down passively. Scald is good because it just makes it so there's so little Pokemon that can actually switch in. But now you're just letting the Skeletor get these boosts off for free. The poison's good, yeah. But like, it's us. Offensive Corviknight, by the way. It's not very good set. I mean, it could probably do good, but not in this game. Chelsea, are you seriously staying in on Poison Jab Infernape? What is wrong with you? Like, oh my god, you actually stayed in the game. You're just wasting your slack offs here. You're just fishing for a crit. This is such a bad play. Listen, if you wanted to go pro like me, you can't be making silly plays like that with your Rocky Helmet chip. Nuh-uh. What if it gets a crit, right? I did get a crit. Okay, wasn't enough to kill though. I can't believe you're staying in on the Poison Jab Infernape that dies to Rocky Helmet. Like, only Rocky Helmet too. Oh, that was a merciless Toxapex. Okay, I get to play. Still bad. Blood Moon. See, that's a good set. You finally have the right move on Pokemon. Don't click Fake Out. Okay. I was gonna say, if you clicked Fake Out on that. Yacha Berry is sus because triple X, so you know, it hits more than one time. You only got one berry. Okay, Infernape literally kicking your ass, Chelsea. Come on. Come on. Do better. Do better. Do better. You should have predicted that. Come on. Unbelievable. And then I was like, okay, sure. Primarina takes out Ursaluna here. But Meowscarada kills the Flower Trick. But guess what? It's not Flower Trick. It's knockoff. Cool. Takes the Ice Beam. It's Giga Drain. It's Giga Drain. Why? Why is it Giga Drain? I don't. Brother. Why are you Giga Drain? Imagine Flower Trick there. Imagine Flower Trick. I mean, you still lose because like Roaring Moon and Tox is still there. I don't know. Okay, but Chelsea, seriously, how come you're not just one-shotting? How come you're not just pulling out the Moonblast and one-shotting this thing? Or yeah, Ice Beam. You should just Ice Beam. What are you doing? Draining Kissing. Gosh, you should have gone to like Toxicity and just boom bursted it. Unbelievable play, Chelsea. I'm so disappointed in you. If we still had power rankings for each week, you would have been on the very, very bottom. Ugh. Okay, so last game is a very quick one. One more game and it's Zodiac versus nobody. This game also ended very quick. So I think Zodiac has been using like the same teams, right? No. Switch out Tinkaton. I don't think it was in the first game. Oh right, Sandy Shocks is not here. I didn't bring Sandy Shocks. Okay. So we had double fairy. Surely that means Salamence won't get a sweep. Oh, we also have Terra Fairy on Hariyama. Yeah, Salamence can't sweep like that. Terra's stealing everything except for Lantern. It's very funny. It's funny for outplay for juking him out, but I don't think it can work with people who don't check the Terras. Why are you switching out on that? Come on, Sludge Wave. No balls, Sludge Wave. Tailwind. I forgot. Yeah, they run some really weird sets here. Yeah, Shaw, take notes. This is your opponent, by the way. So they go like offensive. I think it's an offensive life orb. Is that this? With Tailwind, Hurricane. Oh, it's lefties. Tailwind lefties. Alright, they goes Glamora. Down to Tentacruel. So now you can't rapid spin. Pretty smart. We expected that. Got the Scald Burn. Tinkaton comes in, which I don't know, bit sus. Because doesn't I swear Tentacruel does a good job in dealing with Godengo. It could literally just stay in. Probably, but I don't know. I'm not a good Mons player, so I don't have the right to judge these things. But in my opinion, bit sus. I wouldn't have done that probably. Lantern comes in here. Easily tanks a Gigaton Hammer. Dude, I love Tinkaton. Such a funny Pokemon. You can tank most Dengo hits. Unless play exactly. And it was sub. And like, if it nasty plots and you don't kill it, doesn't matter. You can revenge it, you know? And then here, Salamence. Oh, a Terra Steeled. Oh. Hariyama, I did not expect it, and it clicked knockoff. Uh-oh, Salamence lived, and it got a Dragon Nest. Uh-oh, nice crit. Crit mattered. That's gone. Oh, and it's Moxie. Oh, not what lives a move. Nothing. And guess what? Guess what doesn't have Sucker Punch? Dun 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 dun. Making Chanpao so useless. Just like me. I make it useless, but actually, I think I have it as right number 13 on the kill leaderboard because it got 3 kills last game. No, Chanpao is overrated. So overrated, guys. Yeah, Mega Salamence, or not Mega Salamence. Salamence just sweeps here. It's kind of GG. Also, nobody somehow forgot Comfey, Mega Comfey, the grass type. Actually, so silly, bro. Literally shouldn't have won that. Something, you shouldn't have won that because you forgot that Mega Comfey is a part grass type. Doesn't deserve to win. Shake my head. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Good job. That was a nice play. You don't see stuff like, I don't know, Salamence. I feel like I haven't seen Salamence get like sweeps that often lately. In a while. I don't think I've ever seen it gotten a sweep. Like, I would say, like, oh, it's a useful Pokemon because it can do so much. But I never really see it actually get the whole Moxie Dragonin set sweep. Even though it's a pretty good Pokemon for it. But anyways, this time we got through all of this stuff pretty quickly. Which means more time for me to watch the Pokemon anime, which by the way is pissing me off. Because Liko's gotta do something, bro. She's losing her main character. Oh no. Well, see, my problem with it is just she's such a lackluster protagonist. Join just for dude to be shitting on my Pomerania. Okay, enough of that. She changed name. She on Teams League. What the? Chelsea. Unbelievable. Chelsea, no, you don't understand. Your plays were so bad. You should have lost that game. For real. Based on those plays. For real. But anyways, I'm going back to designing more Pokemon because there's a lot to do. I just feel very sus about adding the Pokemon to actually evolutions because I'm worried people are gonna actually use Eviolites on stuff that shouldn't be able to use Eviolite yet. But anyways, thank y'all for coming here for recaps. This will be on YouTube, and see you guys next week for week 4 recaps. So bye bye.